Now y'all probably wondering, where is Florida State on this list? Florida State is ranked number 23 in the recruiting class for the 2021 season. We better than y'all.
Go again! Hit like.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button.
What are you waiting for? Go Hurricanes.
Hammer game! Cause we always hit the nail on the head. Now, I woke up this morning, bright and early. Decided to watch a couple videos on my phone and, see what's going on in the world, especially in the world of college football. But I went on ESPN before I could even click on the college football site. First thing I see pop up is Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell of the NFL. Now, I'm not going to show the video because I'm pretty sure ESPN and whoever make this video will try to flag me or whatever. So I'm going to let you hear the audio though.
Country.
Roger Goodell.
Black people in our country. First, my condolences to families of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and all the families who have endured police brutality. We, the National Football League, condemn racism and the systematic oppression of black people. We, the National Football League, admit we were wrong for not listening to NFL players earlier and encourage.
Okay, so basically what Roger Goodell is saying that, with all the protesting going on, with the initial, Kaepernick healing and everything, he's apologizing on behalf of the NFL for not, addressing this much earlier and taking a different route, basically. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Is it a genuine apology? Do you accept this apology, or do you think it's just something to sweep this whole situation away or whatever? It is what it is. Let me know what y'all think below. Now, in other news, like I said, before I can even click on the college football section, there are college football news right in front of me. Utah defensive coordinator Morgan, I don't even know if I'm going to be saying his last name correctly, but I'm not even going to say his last name. Morgan is his first name. Racial slur, texting racial slurs in text messages. Now this date back all the way to 2013, which is crazy. A lot of stuff right now is coming to the light. With the rioting, with the protesting, everybody speaking out for the first time, Shout out to FSU's what is he, a D tackle or O-line? I think he's a D tackle. Shout out to Marvin Wilson. This guy spoke out on Norvell's mishap or whatever, but that's behind them now. So thank to him for speaking out and and not just letting it fly, and all the players that backed them up. It is what it is. Racial slurs, man. Racial slurs. Speaking of racial slurs, well, not necessarily racial slurs, but then you have your guy, former Georgia Bulldog, Jake Fromm. Now, I think Jake Fromm was drafted in the 5th round to the Buffalo Bills. So, he's not necessarily going to be no starting quarterback. So, his impact on the, Bills probably ain't that great right now. Probably won't be at all after what was said in text messages. Now, I'm not quite sure who exposed them with these text messages or whatever, but according to Farm, elite white people, they should make guns, suppressors, expensive enough so only elite white people can afford them. Now, he did state an apology, but I mean, with the way this text message was sent, with the way this text message came about, I don't think there's much to apologize for. What was said is said. I mean, it's hard to go around what you said. Now, I don't know what this does for Farm in the future. I'm pretty sure his locker room, his teammates, and everybody's seen it, so who knows what that situation is going to be. Will they accept his apology? How will the tension be in the locker room? Will half of the players that he was supposed to get to know and work with or whatever, how are they gonna take this? Are they gonna be able to trust him again? Basically, who knows? Now, tight end there's a tight end. I think he just got he committed it. He committed to Oregon State. Now, text messages, videos, and all kind of stuff are coming out about everybody. So a tight end out of Oregon State. I'm not quite sure his name right now, and I really don't want to have to go look up that story again because it's very defeating. But a lot of racial slurs. People are speaking out. People are speaking out. People are not just letting it slide anymore, not letting it go under the rug. With the midst of the movement that's going on, everybody is speaking up. They're not just sitting around and let this stuff go behind and yeah. It's all innocent. No, they're speaking out. Now, I'm going to jump into some of this headlines for college football. I do want to say shout out to Coach Mike Norvell for getting straight to the issue that went along with that whole Florida State fiasco, and solving the issue right away. I do want to thank him for doing that. I am a Hurricane fan, but it is what it is. Now, I do want to take a moment of silence for Johnny Major. Johnny Major of Tennessee has passed away. Okay, now, the 2020 season most likely will happen. Players are back to practicing voluntarily. Now, when we go into voluntarily now, is it a thing where they know who volunteered to work out? They know who volunteered not to work out? How will this affect the players on the team? How will this affect the season? Because I'm pretty sure if I was a coach and I know who's practicing and I know who's not, then I know who's more ready for the season. So you think I would favor more to the players that are practicing than the players that are not. But we don't know how that'll turn out. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think. Also, non-college football related. Drew Brees. Now, if you have not been under a rock or under a bridge somewhere, then you know that Drew Brees had made a statement about not kneeling, to respect the American flag, which then all of sports, you name it, his teammates, the whole sports nation got on him for it. Even Miami's own Ed Reed got at him. Now, Drew Brees did apologize and did make a stand to, help make this situation better, help find a solution for the black communities. Now, Donald Trump responded to that by saying that Drew Brees should have stood with what he said the first time about the American flag, deflecting away from the police brutality and everything like that and bringing it back to the American flag, which is not the issue, by the way. But Drew Brees did say that he's standing with his apology and he's not, standing that, this kneeling is about the flag anymore. He's more leaning towards a solution and helping black communities. Okay, so let's look into some recruiting for Miami, the University of Miami, going into the 2021 season. So far, the Miami Hurricanes has 7 4-star players that has committed to Miami and 7 3-star players that has committed to Miami. Now, I don't want to get into the players that we do have committed quite as yet because right now it's pretty soon, it's pretty early, and throughout time we will have some decommits and we will have some more commits coming in. So I'm not going to dig deep into that yet until everything is set in stone. But I also do want to say that Miami do have 5 5-star players that are considering Miami. Miami is a part of their list. They have not made their decision yet. So hopefully we get some of these players Hopefully they see the vision that Manny Diaz is printing out, and we go from there. So as of right now, the transfer portal, players that are leaving Miami, update. Jarren Williams is still in the transfer portal and has not picked a team or made a decision yet, along with other players, but that's pretty much it for the transfer portal. Now, let's do a run through. I'll do the top 15. The top 15 teams that's basically running the recruiting rankings for 2021. So at top of the list, you have Ohio State. Ohio State have 4 5-star commits already. Right behind Ohio State is Clemson with 1 5-star recruit. I'm not going to go through the 4-star recruits or much because, like I said earlier, these will change. Some people will decommit and some people will commit. So I'm just going to go through the 5 stars. So you might hear a lot of 0, 0, 0, 0s. Just letting you know ahead of time. Third on that list is Tennessee. Tennessee? Tennessee is number 3 on that list. They have a 1-star. They have a 1 5-star recruit that has committed. Fourth on that list would be USC. USC has 0 5-star recruit. And number 5 on that list, North Carolina. Now, if you know, North Carolina is in our division. They're right there in the coastal with us. They compete with us every year, so this is something significant to look at. Coming in a couple years or so, we might go back and forth with North Carolina. Just letting you guys know. Then number 6 on the list, we have Michigan. 1 5-star commit. Number 7, that guy up in Gainesville, the Florida Gators, they have 0 5-star recruits. Number 8 on that list, your former national champion. Well, I can't say former because the season hasn't played out. And who knows, they might win again. But LSU is number 8 on this list. Coming in at number 9, you have Minnesota. Now, Minnesota had a good season last season. They had some chances to do bigger things than they did, but they had a good season nonetheless. But number 9 on this list is Minnesota. Minnesota also has 0 5-star recruits, by the way. Number 11, the infamous, theu, Miami. Coming in at number 11. 0 5-star recruits. Number 12, Iowa. Iowa coming in at number 12. Maryland coming in at number 13. Georgia coming in at number 14. And Notre Dame wrapping it up at number 15. So far for the 2021 recruiting class, Miami is ranked number 11 on this list with 0 5-star recruits. So, I mean, a lot of people that watch this channel are Georgia fans and Clemson fans. I'm not quite sure all the other ones, but currently Miami has a better recruiting class for the 2021 season than Georgia does. Now, y'all probably wondering, where is Florida State on this list? Florida State is ranked number 23 in the recruiting class for the 2021 season. We better than y'all. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been looking into the recruit for 2020, Jared Williams. Not Jarren, Jared Williams. The O-line from Houston. The O-tackle from Houston. So, let's see what's going on with him. Now, Jared Williams is being said to be favoring Miami. Now, if you do know, De'Aaron King transferred from Houston to Miami, quarterback. This is one of his teammates. They're saying he's favoring Miami. They did say that there's 2 options, which is Baylor and Miami. But right now, if you go to 247 Sports and look into recruiting in the transfer portal, it's saying 100% Miami. So we might have landed Jared Williams, but it has not been reported or confirmed yet. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hammer Gang, because we always hit the nail on the head.